Welcome to Open M.I.C. I'm your host, Jamal Radio Raheem. Now, Open M.I.C. is a music podcast you can get anywhere that you get podcasts. You can also watch it on YouTube if you're one of those visual people like myself. Now, in this season, we're doing something a little different. We're doing a track-by-track breakdown of songs off of Section 80 by Kendrick Lamar. Now, the previous episode, we talked about F Your Ethnicity, which was the first track on the album. This episode, we are going to talk about Hol Up, which is track number 2. Without further ado, let's get it, shawty.
Hey, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
Now, before I break down the song and talk about that and give my opinions, I want to talk about the production. Now, the production is handled by Soundwave. If you don't know who Soundwave is, he's one of the best producers out. And to me, the most underrated producer out right now. He don't get the credit that I think he deserves, but he has produced for everybody from a Kendrick to a Taylor Swift, Beyonce, Schoolboy Q, Chloe Halle, just to name a few of the people he has produced from. He literally has been on every Kendrick album. He's produced on every single one of them. From Section 80 all the way to GNX. He has been on all of the albums, you know what I'm saying? He's that great of a producer. He's one of my dream interviews because I think what he does in the background and stuff like that don't really get the credit. And I just want to know his process, you know. I just, these type of people interest me. This song has 3 different samples. The first sample is Shifting Sands of Sound by Dick Walters. And it's sampled at 31 seconds. I'll play the sample so you can hear it. This sample is heard throughout the whole song too. So I'll play it so you can hear it. The next sample that you hear in this track is The Boss by James Brown. It's just a quick little sound that literally 3 seconds into that song. And this appears at 151 seconds into Hol Up. And you hear it throughout the song. It's just like a little quick thing. Something I would have never thought to sample. I'm also going to play that for you right here so you can hear it.
1, 2, get down.
Just a quick sample. Literally so fast, so smooth. Like, it was so quick, you know, and that's why producers are great, and that's why I love sampling. Like, I would have never thought to sample something like that. I would have never thought. And the last sample is Doggone by Love. That song, the sample, you can hear it at 4:55 and 5:02 and Hol Up. And I'm also going to play that for you because that's what I do. Here you go. And those are the samples that you hear in the song. The production, again, is handled by Soundwave. Soundwave is a dope producer. He's been on every Kendrick project. He's produced multiple tracks on this album. So shout out to Soundwave. But now let's get into the meat and potatoes. Let's get into the conversation. Let's talk about these lyrics in the background of the song. Let's get it. So this song to me is telling 2 different messages, depending on how you want to look at it. So if you want to just look at it and like just hear it on face value, whatever, the song is basically him saying he's smashing a stewardess. It's full with like hella double entendres on double entendres. Basically a song boasting about, you know, the rapper stuff, sex, money, hoes, you know what I'm saying, fame. He's talking about all that on this track. Each verse is just him like boasting and talking that shit, you know. He's talking about sexual pleasures of the game that comes with the game. He's talking about financial gains that come with the game, and what he's gonna do to the stewardess and stuff like that. And now, if you look at it like that, that's cool. Now, if you look at it how on a deeper level, the stewardess is just a metaphor for the rap game. You know what I'm saying? He's basically saying, I'm about to come in this rap game and fuck it up. I'm about to take over. I'm going to destroy the rap game. The stewardess is just the industry. Some might say an industry chick, you know, and I'm just coming in to get it. You know what I'm saying? And when I initially heard like the album, I didn't get that message, but I've heard this album a million times, and in sequences, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I always listen to the song before I hit record and get on here, just in case I missed anything. And that message is even clearer now that I listened to it before recording. Like the stewardess is just a metaphor for the rap game. He's talking about what he's about to do. He's about to fuck it up. You know, he's about to take over. Some might say he even accomplished his mission. It's kind of crazy hearing this song now in 2025 after hearing it when it came out, because he wasn't who he is now. And to see his career like blossom the way it has, it was kind of eerie hearing this low key. It's like him predicting what the hell is going to happen, make him seem like a fucking prophet. But the stewardess is just a metaphor for the rap game. He's about to fuck the game up, and he pretty much accomplished that. Now, when hearing this song, there are some lyrics that stand out that I just make the stank face every time I hear it. Like every time I hear it, you know. And I'm gonna give you two verses that stood out to me. They always stand out to me. Verse 2. He says, as a kid, I killed 2 adults. I'm too advanced. I lived my 20s at 2 years old, the wiser man. First of all, he basically saying he wiser than all of y'all. He been grown. he at 2 years old, he was better than y'all. You know, truth be told, I'm like 87. Now, I think he was born in 1987. That's a double entendre on double entendre. Like low key a triple entendre. You know what I'm saying? Like he's saying he's 87. He's born in 87. You know, whatever. I'm not gonna break it down. Y'all get it. You know, if you're listening to this, you understand that. I'm not even about to sit there, and that's what genius is for. Then he says, wicked as 80 reverends in a pool of fire with devils holding hand. From a distance, don't know which one's the Christian. Damn, who can I trust in 2012? There's no one, not even myself. A Gemini screaming for help. Somebody, hold up. Like, first of all, wicked as 80 reverends in a pool of fire with devils holding hands. That's wicked.
Yeah. Now listen, that's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that.
That is wicked. That is crazy that his brain worked like that. I would have never in a million years thought of a bar like that. Like, that is wicked. But he's also pointing out that, like, you can't trust nobody in this industry. You can't trust nobody. You can't. Who can you trust? Everybody you look at as like a good person turns out to be fake. You know, and a Gemini too, him mentioning a Gemini, like Geminis like are known to be two-faced. So like reverends, basically they can be two-faced. Like it is crazy. You get to over analyzing verses. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I love to do, honestly. I love hearing a verse and then I'm like breaking it down and stuff like that. And that verse is just crazy. Like the lyrics that like the bar that stands out to me, and it has always stand out to me, is wicked as 80 reverends in a pool of fire with devils holding hands. That line has always stood out to me because I was like, that is some wicked stuff. That is some wicked stuff. Like, that's why, like, thinking of bars like that, before the Drake Kendrick beef, like, officially, because they've been subbing each other for years, got on, I said, I don't think Drake will want it with that guy. Because of bars like that. That man has been telling us he is different. He has been telling us, I am not your savior. Truthfully, he's more like Kodak Black. He said that. That man is a villain. That verse stood out to me because that verse is just was filled with so many double entendres and stuff like that. Another verse that stood out to me was verse 3. It's when he says 24/7 nigga working his ass for, she popping that ass for. That king of diamonds, the king of diamonds with diamonds, I never do ask for it. Once you got money, you don't have to ask for it. It just comes. The girls come. Everything comes with it. You know, the diamonds bring them there. King of Diamonds strip club. Yeah, come on, man. They checking my passport. I'm too accustomed with the customs, going through customs, all that. You get it. You calling the task force. I killed it. Somebody cuff him. Come on, man. Like, this is just an example of the double entendres that this man was giving us on this song. This song is a double entendre. Like, Lupe Fiasco would love this song. This is Lupe's dream. This is stuff Lupe does, you know. And honestly, I think the song in general is important because, number one, it's like, looking at it from 2025, it's like this man predicted that he was going to be on top of the world. This man was talking like he was on top of the world in 2012. He wasn't even like, I don't even think this came out in 2012. I think it came out in 2011. He was talking like, I'm the best rapper. Didn't have a hit single yet. Didn't have radio play. Didn't have none of that. Just had some fire ass mixtapes. And he was like, I'm the best, basically. I'm coming. The boogeyman is coming, as people would say. And honestly, I think that this song it makes so much sense to who he is right now and the stuff that he has been saying now. Like, when he has been like saying like, I'm not your savior, I'm a hypocrite, all this type of stuff. This song and other songs have been like him pointing it out. Like, I feel like he's been telling us his whole career that he's a hypocrite. Like, don't follow him and all this. This song is just some rapper shit. Like, I'm better than all of y'all. I'm coming to destroy the game, you know, and nobody fucking with me. That's what I took from this song. Big fan of Kendrick again. Section 80 is one of my favorite albums. I think Hol Up is one of them songs. You know, on the next episode, it's probably going to be a longer episode that we're going to talk about ADHD. We're going to talk about Ronald Reagan. My hatred for Ronald Reagan might come out. I want to apologize. Actually, I don't want to apologize. But this has been episode 2. This has been Hol Up by Kendrick Lamar. I've been your host, Jamal Radio Raheem. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Rate us 5 stars if you're gonna rate us anything. I appreciate anybody who watches this, man. I appreciate people who comment. And I'll catch y'all next time, man. Peace.